Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In the latest Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar walkthrough video, we're on part 7. We're going to backtrack on one thing to get shrine information for the Shrine of Honor. And finally going to Minoc, the City of Sacrifice. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more walkthroughs like this. Do not forget hit notification bells to be updated and more. In the last video, we went to the CU, we got the rune, we got the mantra, and the shrine location. You know what? Let's not waste any more time. We're going back to Trinsic. Yeah, we're going to get that shrine information there. And then after that, from here on out, we're going to Minoc. So let's go ahead and do all that now. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a short update first before I actually go to Trinsic. Is what happened to my party in between episodes. Now, first of all, my paladin's level 6. 36 strength, 29 dex, 40 intelligence, which is crazy. Prefer to strength and an intelligence swap, but that's alright. My bard Ilolo is there, and John has pretty good stats too. Sorry for the fasting, but yeah, that's about it. So it's like 6, 5, and 4, so that's about it. And I did make a spell called Repel Undead. Now that requires, if I remember right, you hit the U for that, then you hit the A and C, which is Sulfurous Ash, and of course garlic. Found it out in the manual. I decided to read that. Yeah, I read the PFD files to see if there's any spells. That gives you a hint there, obviously. Now, I did find something else I should have done in part 1. I forgot to do it. I was goofing off at the time just to heal people while I was grinding. Was Lord British, and you want to speak with him to figure out your quest if you're stuck. I'm going to go ahead and type that now. I'm going to say help. Venture, what would thou ask of me? He says, of course, visit the seer Hawkwind often and use his wisdom to help thee prove thy virtues. When thou art ready, Hawkwind will advise thee to seek elevation onto partial avatarhood in a virtue. Seek ye become a partial avatar in all 8 virtues, for only then shall thee though be ready to seek the codex. So in other words, all that stuff I was doing with the seer, I'll try to make sure I get partial. However, I was actually collecting the runes and mantras too, knock that out of the way and get the shrine locations, which we're going to do at this very moment, and that's 8 virtues, for those of you who don't know it. Ask me again, I definitely will know it. You see, I played Ultima Online a long time ago, and those virtues were there with the shrines. It was pretty cool at the time. Some of them were very dangerous, even in today. They loaded a few of those shrines with real danger, like the Shrine of Compassion. That is seriously dangerous. There's enemies that can poison you. You could die from poison too if you're not careful. Now, in order to get to Trinsic, once again, we're going to use the Moon Gate. Now, this time, I'm skipping all the long waits. And yeah, one thing, I did get another ship. However, I found out ships can be destroyed. If you see sea creatures attacking your ship, you immediately get on it, move out of the way, battle it, get off, and let it regen its health. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it, skip some of this course long wait. Yeah, it took me minutes. I'm saving everybody time in this video. Yeah, as you see, the ship was gone. Yeah, sea monster killed it. I killed the sea monster. I got revenge. So that is payback. And there we go. And we have arrived. There is a moon gate. And I'm waiting until it's the 3rd cycle of the moon gate. And there we go. 3rd cycle. We're arriving at Trinsic. So we're going to get the Shrine of Honor information. Yeah, we're going to get that information. That's very important. In a future video, I'll show everybody on how to get to said shrine via walking there. Now, in Trinsic, we're looking for a certain person. I answer only a partial question. I should have went all the way. Reason being at the time was I was trying to be honest, which I was. Sometimes in the game, you got to just say yes and no and just go through the motions of that. I'm looking for is, I think, yeah, it's Durgan. And I'm going to say job, and I'm going to say is I seek a place to rest, quest it. I'm going to type that. I seek enlightenment at Shrine of Armor. Art thou enlightened honor? And say no. The shrine lies to the south and west beyond the swamps. So south and west of Trinsic is the Shrine of Honor. That is how you get to that exactly. Now I'm going to go ahead and rest because during the wait for the moon gates, I was actually assaulted by sea creatures. And some orcs and other nasties. And now we're going to get to Minoc. I'm going to go ahead and get to Britannia first. I felt like that's easier. Now, if you know the shortcuts of the Moon Gates by now, use that. I feel like that's very important to actually say. Now, I would use the ship or walk to a Minoc, but Here's the deal. Ship, you gotta go all the way around the world, and walking is almost impossible. You know what it is on the mainland? It's just covered by many, many mountains. That's the bad news. Good news is we got Moongate to take care of that, and yeah, I had to wait a long time for it. And let's wait for the third cycle for Trinsic to Britannia. I should say Castle Britannia. Sorry about that, but still, I like call it that sometimes. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and skip again the waiting because that would be a little bit too long. Yeah, I don't want to bore people of Moongate waiting because it'll take minutes. There's the Moongate. Yeah, I went through some combat in order to wait for said Moongate. Now I'll go in the second one if I remember correctly, and you're at Minoc. So there we go. We're going to just walk through the hills. You're going to be walking very slow, but that's all right. And there is Minoc. So let's go in and see a sacrifice. Let's go get some information. Oh, by the way, welcome to the city of Minoc. You meet a massive guard. I am a guard. And what's your job? The guard, of course. Okay, guard. I often wonder if I will ever have to give my life in the line of duty. Now, I'm going to be a dick, say, understand my dilemma. I'm going to say no. He says, too bad. I'm going to repeat the process again. And I'm going to say, yes. Just get a reaction. Of course, if it came down to it, I hope I would do it. Well, that's a good guard. Now, let's go ahead and do some more exploring to see a sacrifice. And let's talk to this. You meet a Roundtown Tinker. I am Shentis. What's your job? I welcome thee unto Minoc, say a sacrifice. Minoc, okay, I cannot help you there. Sacrifice. Self-sacrifice is a needed virtue. That is good. Virtue. Avatars strive to be virtuous. Dost thou strive for virtue? I'm going to say no. An avatar, though, are not. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. And I'm going to say, let's go ahead and type it. Then perhaps those shall become an avatar. That's what I'm going to try to do, is to become an avatar exactly. Now, the guards will say the same thing. I'm going to do some more exploring. And let's see here where I'm at. Okay, there's, I think that is the, I'm not sure what it is. Looks like it's a shop or a healer place. Let me make sure. Okay, that's a guard. It's going to say the same thing probably. Same as the other guards. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to repeat myself again on that. That looked like it's an inn. Wayfarer's Inn. Okay, let's talk to a stocky ranger. You meet a stocky ranger. I am Mike Ward. What's your job? I am trying to get a room. I have traveled clear from Scarabray. Scarabray, the rune of our city is missing. That is not good. Know thee of the rune? No, it is not in Scarabray. Let's type that again and say yes. Let's go ahead and do that. It is the key to the Shrine of Spirituality. So the Rune of Spirituality is not in Scarabray. We got to remember that next time we go there. You meet a tinker. His name is Azu. Your job, I carve runes. Okay, that's good. Runes. I carve runes for patches into the shrines. You know what? Let's just say, dost thou seek a rune? And let's go ahead and say, no, I don't need any. And we're going to go ahead and say yes. Now it's going to ask me what rune, which. We're going to type in sacrifice. Oops, I typed that wrong. Let's try that again. And let's see here. Okay. Ask my sister Mischief. In other words, Mischief knows where the rune of sacrifice is at. And I'm going to try to do spirituality. Okay, no. That won't do it. It looks like this person only knows of one rune, really. Now, we meet a teenage boy. I am Alex. What's your job? I give out flowers. Here you are. That is very kind of you. Seriously, flowers. The way I figure it, if they are kind to others, they will have reason to be kind in return. Kind. Yes, give all that thou can unto the needy. Would you do that? And say no. He goes, alas. Now let's go ahead and do it the other way. This might be a pride versus humility question. I'm going to say yes, it's a good kid. You don't want the gold kid? That's all right. Still, the kid gave me a good flower. And I want to reward that kid, but oh well. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in the inn. We do need some rest. We're going to go ahead and do 3 beds. It's going to cost us a lot, but that's all right. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and do it. Very good. Have a pleasant night. I better not hear rats or someone try and ambush us. And let's go ahead and do some more exploring in Minoc, which is a nice and short town. Oh, wait a second. This place looks like it's really trashed. Let's talk to this person. You meet a wandering tinkerer. What's your name? Murda. I seek the wisdom of the Shrine of Sacrifice. Okay, Shrine. But first, I need the mantra. No, the mantra. Note, the shrine is on a lake to the east. So we got to go to a lake. That's going to be fun. We'll type in shrine. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and say the other way. Yes. That person says good. Now we got the location of the shrine. That is one down. Now we got 2 more goals to go. This is the same old massive guard. That is fine. Guard, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I will give my life a duty. We'll skip that. Avoid the, I think it's purple and green dots tile set because it's poison. There's a tinker named Julia. I came for the poor. That's nice of her. Within this house are many poor and desolate souls. Wilt thou help? Yes, I will. I will join thee. Welcome to the party. By the way, Julia is one of the best fighters in the game. You really want to get Julia right away around this time. That is good. Now, Julia has a level 2, which means she has 200 hit points. I'm about to do something that will kill her later on. I'll explain more on that. But for now, let's go ahead and help out the poor and explore this area, of course. Let's go ahead and be compassionate. As always, help the poor, which is a good thing. Okay, job. I am peasant. I hear many things here. What does wish to know? All right, I should say rune. I probably should type in mantra. See if that helps. Nope. Shrine. No. Okay, weird. Sacrifice. Okay, let's do that. Health. How you doing? I am old, weak. Okay. Old. I cannot help you. Weak. I cannot. You hear things. You don't know much, but that's all right. We forgive you. I am Jude. Okay, nice to meet you. What's your job? I redeem myself. Good for you. I will not speak of my sin. Okay, that's fine. Speak. That's fine. You must have did something bad. Ailing. Oh, that is terrible. I'm going to go ahead and give the beggars here. Let's do that. I am Bob the Beggar. Name? I am Bob the Beggar. Job? I have none. Help me. Help. I need money to cure my sickness. Money. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if I type in cure. Sickness. I have terminal leg rot. Those have any money? Yes, I do. Then please share it with me. Give. We give 1 gold. Thank thee. I shall never forget thy kindness. Yeah, any of those beggar characters you see, always give money. I am Gimbal. Oh man, that's he's fading. I shall die soon. Die. He turns away. Oh my goodness. Let's do that again. Let's see what else I need to type. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Give. Let's do 1 gold. And beggar's happy. If I remember right, I think it's 16 to 20 passes. I thought it was steps, but it's not actually passes. So you just tap the space bar and then you just keep on farming this. I suffer from a toxicity bite. Oh man, that is terrible. Sorry about that. I didn't say that right, but still, that is awful. Minoc, I mean, this is like the sea sacrifice, but man, this place is like hit hard. Oh no, girl. I am Linda Sue. What's your job? I am an unnourished beggar girl. That is sad. Okay, let's see if I could do a job. Oh wow. All right, let's see if I can type that at all. Okay, no, it won't let me go all the way. Health. I am hungry. Okay. I have not eaten in days. Could thou spare a nibble of food? I'm going to say no. Yes. Well, I bought some food from the last video. Yes, I would greatly appreciate that. Hungry. I'm going to see if I haven't become a jerk. Say no. Oh, I see. Let's go ahead. Okay, I do not need gold. You're just hungry. That's fine. Anyways, if you want to farm sacrifice, go ahead and do it here. I'll do a future video on all the 8 virtues, so this way everybody goes through it really, really quickly. I'm going to try to do is avoid the poison. Let's keep on going and explore more of Minoc, because I feel like that's important also to do. Now, let's see here. What is your name? You meet a meek shepherd, and your name is Damon. Nice to meet you. Job, I stand here and think. Think? Oh, just about things. Can't a man think? Just think to himself? Yes, he can. Well, I hope so. Let's go ahead and do that again. Become a dick. And we're going to say no. Oh, yes, I can. Thou Bandersnatcher. Okay, that is like a bad word. Health. I'm fine. Okay, that's fine with you. Bye. Well, hopefully we won't see you again. If so, that's fine. Okay, I talked to that person with the hammer. I did not talk to the person looks like a bard. Okay, yeah, we already talked to her, so we'll skip that dialogue. Okay, there we are. We finally caught up with the bard. You meet a cute bard named Sing Song. Nice to meet you. Your job? I sing songs. Okay, let's type in songs. Very well, the raven sings, the raven saw, and in the corn he says, "Caw!" Okay, we'll go with that. That's weird, but those that like it, yes, I do. Thanks. Okay, that might be important, but I'm going to go ahead and confirm it just to be in case. And if I say no, it's too bad. That was a fun song. Now, anyways, after I am done with the guard talking, I'm going to go ahead and check the shop out. It's the same thing. Do I want to die in the line of duty? Yeah, that's fine. Now, in this shop, it sells, I think, some of the best throwing weapons in the game. Mainly for your main character, which is a paladin, if you're one, and a tinkerer, which Julia is one. Is a magic axe that costs 1,500 pieces of gold. You want this axe. Let me explain why. Throwing weapons are king. And this also acts as a, you guessed it, a melee weapon. Seriously, get the axe. I am being honest. I'm using it, and wow, it's great. I cannot wait to max out my strength stat to fully benefit from it. Also my dexterity stack too. Now, I decided to do is I talked to him. I found out that Mischief knows the location of the Rune of Sacrifice. The Rune of Sacrifice is hard to get. It lies within the fires of the forge. All you need to do is just ask the word rune, then to Mischief, and then Mischief will point you that direction. I cut out the other dialogue stuff because I was going around town like crazy. So in order to get the Rune of Sacrifice, you're going to need to go in the Forge of Fires. Open the door and go in the Forge. Now, please know, anyone that is under, I believe, 300 to 400 hit points, that is not good at all. And this guy, Zakon, supposed to know the mystic weapons. I forgot about it at the time. I'll go ahead and do that in another episode. Try and ask for the mantra. But anyways, in order to get the forge, you walk through the fires. It'll take quite a few steps. You're going to take a lot of damage. Since this is like lava. Well, it's really not lava, but still, it's like fire. We're going to go ahead to the S button. You have found the Rune of Sacrifice. All right, we did it. We're going to try to get out of here. This is so dangerous. See, because we're moving so slow. And yeah, Julia died. I'm going to go ahead, while I'm still searching for the mantra sacrifice, explain about Resurrection Ultima 4. Now, Resurrection Ultima 4, if I remember correctly, there might be a third option. Is option number 1 is to go to a healer, pay 300 pieces of gold, and you're resurrected. Another thing is the Resurrection spell. Now, the Resurrection spell is a quest. And hopefully I will be able to do that in a future. You're going to need ingredients from certain people, or certain people will teach you the spell. I forgot, it's been a long time. Either way, you're going to need to make sure you have Resurrection, because there are 2 party members that can only cast it. I think it's Druids and Mages, which I think Jonna can cast it, and the Mage, hope we get in the future, that could cast it. I am not certain that Paladins can cast it. If a Paladin can cast it, that is fine. So I want to say, okay, that's a bye for now. Still, make sure you get enough reagents once you learn the Resurrection spell, because you're going to really need it. I remember going through the dungeons. Oh, it was not pretty on the first dungeon. I learned my lesson about that. Yeah, the first dungeon in the game you go into, they don't play around. And you want maximum level big time, which I did max out the time. While I was playing Diablo and, of course, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Oh, yeah, I was playing the game at the time just to try to bone up on my Ultima stuff. Yeah, believe me, Ultima 4 and Ultima Online, there's some good similarities if you ever check it out. So after I'm done with the Resurrection, talk about my history and such, I'm typing the word mantra because at this point I am stuck on it. If you're stuck on something, start typing the word mantra. It skips a step sometimes, but hey, you'll definitely get it. Now, let's go this way. I think I did not talk to this guy for the mantra. When we talk to the shepherd, we're going to say mantra. Listen to the bard song, for in its verse lies the key. Okay, that bard was singing a weird song. I'm thinking that is the mantra. We're going to go ahead and confirm that. Always confirm things. Very well, the raven sings, the raven saw, and in the corner he says, Ka! So the mantra of sacrifice is C-A-H. Write that down, please. That is C-A-H. That's your mantra. So we got the rune, we got the shrine location, and we got the mantra. I call that a very good day's of work. So we're done in Minoc to see a sacrifice. So it's time to get out of here and go back into the castle, which we will do. And of course, I'll skip the Moongate waitings because no one wants to see that business. We're going to go ahead and use the exact same way with the Moongates. If I remember correctly, it is the second one that gets me back to Britannia. That's what I want. Oh, please, please, please. Okay, rats and snakes. We're going to go ahead and run away. If I remember right, if I run away from, of course, non-evil creatures, that will not hurt me. Oh, wow, there is a pirate ship. Oh, that might be lucky. I'm going to go ahead and skip all this combat nonsense because I missed out on the Moongate I want to get to, thanks to the hills. Yeah, sometimes hills can slow you down. That was on the second. I was getting to it on the third cycle. Come on, Seahorse, get away. There we go. That's cycle number 1. That'll bring us back, of course, if I remember right, somewhere else we can't get to. Cycle number 2, Britannia. No, that's Trinsic. Oh, yeah, I wait for Trinsic. My mistake. Sorry about that. There we go. We actually made it. Now we got to wait for the third cycle. And that is, it should be any second. Come on. Britannia. Okay, there we go. We made it. Okay, I did not know that Trinsic to Minoc was the way to go. You learn something new every day, so now we'll go ahead and revive a companion. Now, how to revive a companion is simple. You go to Castle Britannia, like I am, or a healer's hut anywhere. Once you go there, go talk to a healer. Also, good idea to make sure you have full hit points too, for yourself or close to it. Now, we're going to go ahead and see for resurrection and say who has the needs of it. Julia. She went through the Forges of Fire, helped me got the Rune of Sacrifice. That cost you 300 pieces of gold, which I have plenty. And I'm going to go ahead and give 100 points of blood. There you go. That makes me feel better. That gives me more points in sacrifice. You always want to do that, everyone. If you can, unless you max out the sacrifice virtue where they tell you, go meditate at the shrine. Then you don't have to worry about that anymore. So let's go this way, open the door. And definitely keep on going. Let's go up these stairs. Climb. We're going to get healed by Lord British. Now, Lord British could also ask about each of the virtues. He'll tell you what they are. Yeah, I'm in trouble. We went through the forges to get this nice Rune of Sacrifice in my hand. Unfortunately, we need some healing. Especially poor Julia. I mean, she's been through a lot. Oh, don't worry. In a future video, she's going to get a magic axe too. Yeah, you heard me right. She's going to get a very nice magic axe because she deserves it. And yeah, she's going to be my second best fighter in the game. I'm number 1. She is number 2. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and be Humidity. She's number 1. I'm number 2. Let's go ahead and talk to the Seer. As always, check up your progress on 8 virtues. Very important to do so. Yes, I do seek the Pack of Enlightenment. Sacrifice. And seek now elevation. That's 1. Let's see if I get on a lucky spree. Compassion. Yep, seek elevation. I've been giving gold to the beggars in Minoc. Honor. Seek elevation. That's doing quests and getting the runes and such. Valor. All right, I got that despite the fact I ran away from non-evil enemies. That's good. Spirituality. Yeah, you keep on visiting the Seer. You're going to get that with ease. Humidity. Seek elevation. Yes, yes. All right, we're on a streak. We got 2 more. Justice. Elevation. Yes. Honesty. No. Denied. I'm going to say it. 7 out of 8. That is not bad. And we're going to visit Moonglow in the next video, so we're going to definitely get that. But for now, as soon as we are ready to weapon, we're going to go ahead and give Julia a nice bow for now. She earned it. So once I get out of the castle, I'm going to tell everybody, what did I learn in this episode? As always, since Ultima 3, I decided to do this type of thing. Now, let's go through what did I learn. First, I went back to Trinsic. The Shrine of Iron lies to the south and west beyond these swamps. So we got to go through some swamps. Bring plenty of cures for that. Next up is Minoc. We went there. The Rune of Spirituality is missing in Scar Braid. That is bad. Mischief notes of the Rune of Sacrifice. Good to know. The Shrine of Sacrifice is located on a lake to the east. So we go east of Minoc, and there's a nice lake there. We go to the shrine. Let's get to the next set of stuff we did learn today. Julia can join the party if you're not a Tinkerer class. In other words, if you didn't pick Sacrifice, she could join you. Pick Sacrifice, you start at Minoc, and Julia's locked out and join your party. I have Julia, and let me be honest. After this episode and the next one, she is really good. Magic axes are sold here in Minoc. That's a good thing. So Paladins and Tinkerers, if I remember correctly, can use those. You want those. They're your best throwing weapons for those 2 classes. Mischief said the Rune of Sacrifice is in the Fires of the Forge. And one thing about the Fires of the Forge, very important to know. Go into the Forge and get the Rune of Sacrifice. Party members may die. Julia died in the episode. That's why it cost me 300 pieces of gold. Now, if you don't want anybody killed, go level up like crazy. Come back here with plenty of hit points, and you could definitely go ahead and get the Rune of Sacrifice. Let's go to the last set of information we learned today. A bard sings the mantra of sacrifice. Sing Song sings the mantra of sacrifice, C-A-H, which is Ka. So that's C-A-H. Write that down. Now, another bonus round I decided to add it was resurrection of a party members at the healer. It costs us 300 pieces of gold each. So you're going to need 300 pieces of gold for each party member that dies. Remember that if you have the resurrection spell, you're going to need the reagents for it and someone able to cast it. Here's a recap for this video, everyone. So first thing I did when inside Lord British's castle, learn about our quest. Should have did at the start, but oh well. After all that was said and done, went back to Trinsic, got the location of the Shrine of Honor. I felt like that was needed to be done. Now, next step was I went to the City of Minoc, the City of Sacrifice. I got the Mantra of Sacrifice, the Shrine of Sacrifice location, and even the Rune of Sacrifice. I did get Julia into the party, but she died in the process while I was getting the Rune of Sacrifice. I resurrect her at the castle's healer, which costs 300 pieces of gold. After all that said and done, we're ready to go to Moonglow, our next location. This is it for my Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar walkthrough Part 7 Minoc the City of Sacrifice video. This is Lord Fent signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. May the 8 virtues be with you.